y'all. So look, the Ravens have until March 7th to offer him Lamar Jackson the franchise tag. So Lamar Jackson, when he received, first of all, they can give him two different types. They get him a non-exclusive one, which I think will pay around $35 million, if I'm not mistaken, like a 30-some $million, and it will give other teams an opportunity to basically match that deal, and all they got to do is give the Ravens 2 first-round picks. That's it, and they can walk away with Lamar Jackson, or they can offer him the exclusive franchise tag, which will pay Lamar $45 million, and he got to stay put. All right, but Lamar has the option to sign either one. If he doesn't sign a franchise tag, he has to wait out a year. He can't play this year. If he avoids signing it, they offer it to him and he don't want to sign it. He can't play this year. All right. Now he got up until literally a week before the season starts to sign that franchise tag. All right. So, Coach, how do you think this is going to play out?
Okay, so here's the business aspect of the NFL. It's ugly. When numbers get involved, it gets real nasty. It gets personal. It can get personal. They can make you feel one way, and then you see a contract, and you're like, "Huh? That's how you feel about me?" It can get ugly. So here's how I think it could go down. It's many possibilities here, but one thing that's not going to happen: they're not paying the $230 million. You want to know why? Because Kyler Murray took $236 million and he tore his ACL. Period. They're not giving him that money. He's a mobile quarterback. Mobile quarterbacks tear their legs up. He's not getting that money. Not from Baltimore. But I think the last big check I saw Baltimore sign was for Joe Flacco. You want to know why they signed that check for Joe Flacco?
He won a Super Bowl.
He actually won the Super Bowl. Like, you really telling me Joe Flacco gets a contract if they lose that year? No, that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And don't get me wrong, because he had an okay regular season, but dude balled out in the playoffs. Like, he showed when it come down to winning the big games, call on your boy, and I'm gonna be 60-yard Flacco for you. You feel me? 60 yards. He didn't have the best weapons. They were average at best. You know, they had a great defense. Don't get me wrong. Number one defense.
Wonderful defense.
But this is Joe Flacco now. But this is the same Joe Flacco that's been in the playoffs since his rookie season. Just like Matt Ryan. So he's a winner. Has Lamar Jackson been in the same situation? Yeah, same exact situation. He's been in the playoffs since he's been a Raven.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. The problem is the market is different, and they're not. The Baltimore Ravens are not breaking the bank. I don't care what people want to think, or if because he's such this outstanding player. Lamar Jackson has not broken 4,000 yards passing just yet. Lamar Jackson, I don't think, has thrown over 40 touchdowns in the season just yet. And these aren't indictments to why they're not paying him, but on the business aspect of it, this is why they're not paying him. He's a dual threat football player that can run and pass that has not played full seasons due to injuries. It's an ugly situation. He's going to sign the tag that allows other teams to match.
You think he's going to sign that one?
Yep. He better not sign that $45 million tag, because if you sign a $35 million tag and allow other teams to match or give you more,
I'm gonna double check that price, but go ahead.
You potentially put yourself in a better position to win a Super Bowl without having to be a freaking team carrier. Do you understand? I'm gonna tell you who's gonna match that price. It's gonna be the Miami Dolphins.
Oh yeah, it's $32.1 million.
Miami Dolphins will match that price because Miami Dolphins got the money. They ain't paying Tua. They're not gonna pay Tua. They'll pay Lamar. They will pay for Lamar Jackson though. Not too many teams are gonna pay that ticket price for Lamar right now. It's high for everything else that they're all trying to do. It's like, for instance, if they mess around and pay Jalen Hurts this year, Lamar Jackson is screwed. If Jalen gets a check, he's screwed. I brought that up at the beginning before the season started. That if they go all the way, does he get a check if he wins? Does he get a check if they at least make it. And he played an amazing game. And what did he do? He played an amazing game. Does he get a check for that? Patrick Mahomes won a Super Bowl in his second year. They paid him. To me, I think right now that's the only big contract I've seen warranted. It's because he literally won with no contract, so they paid him a big contract. They say we don't care what happens from here on out. We already got one with him. We won't get in the next 10 years. We should be able to get one more with Patrick Mahomes. I haven't seen any other quarterback play up to their contract. Will Lamar play up to his? I can't say he will. I can't. He hasn't finished the season. I wouldn't say he hasn't finished the season. He hasn't played through full seasons. Not too many players do in this day and age in the game of football. But again, you're a guy looking for a check. There are parts to play when it comes to money and business in football. It's why the running back position is going to be obsolete. You're not getting paid. You're going to get paid. I wouldn't be surprised if kickers got paid more than running back. You guys are going to basically be fullbacks again. That's basically it. If you can catch, you just get used more. You ain't getting no check. That is gone. It's the only people getting paid in the league right now: offensive linemen, defensive players, wide receivers, and quarterbacks. All the shit. All the stuff Kelsey done did this year. Where his check at? They ain't talking about no contract, no big contract for a tight end. Why? Tight ends don't get paid. So you as a quarterback playing the quarterback position, wanting a quarterback contract, where are your quarterback numbers? That's the ugliness of what the business is looking at. Doesn't matter what he can do. Doesn't matter what he does with what he has. None of that crap matters. It only matters for wins. That doesn't matter for the checkbook.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter.
See, all right. I'm gonna step back. We got time, all right? So I'm gonna step real quick, all right? So look, I gotta disagree with you on that. Before I disagree with you, the Ravens, Lamar's value is there, coach. All right, Lamar deserves what he's asking for.
He does. He does deserve it. He's absolutely right.
It is not Lamar's fault that the Cleveland Browns played Deshaun Watson. And Deshaun Watson is in his division. I mean, he see this dude next door and he's throwing money in the air. And Lamar in his house, right? Lamar in his house party playing spade, and he got $1 here, $1 there. He looking in his window across the street. He see Deshaun Watson is throwing money in the air like $230 million guaranteed.
But let me ask you this though, guaranteed, right? But
guaranteed.
Let me ask you this: why? Why did they do that? Why did they do that?
They were desperate, but that's not Lamar's job is not about why they did it. Lamar's job is, okay, it's my turn to get a contract. Who has the highest contract? Deshaun Watson said, I want more than that. That's how it goes. Right. Especially when you're an MVP.
Right. So guess what? How do we not know paying Deshaun Watson wasn't a strategic move to get Lamar out of that division? They know damn well. They know damn well. They know there is no way that the Baltimore Ravens can pay them this kind of money. So why don't we give our quarterback that kind of money so we don't have to deal with this quarterback in this division anymore?
No, if they did that, that's dumb. Because they just threw away $230 million.
What did I say when I started this off? It get ugly when we deal with money in the NFL. It gets ugly.
But if they were to pay Deshaun Watson just to get Lamar out of the Baltimore, that just shows how stupid the Cleveland Browns are. Because
it does. It means they're playing messy football. But again, in the offseason, when there ain't no sports going on, them ties come in the office.
No, okay? You're right. But real quick, let me talk about why Lamar needs his money. All right. Lamar Jackson. First of all, these are the 4 most winning quarterbacks percentage-wise. Patrick Mahomes is first. Tom Brady is second. Roger Staubach is third. Lamar Jackson is fourth. Lamar is the 4th winningest quarterback since the Super Bowl era. All right? So that's one reason why he deserves this money. The Ravens are 45-16 with Lamar Jackson. Without Lamar, they're 4-8. Every time Lamar, last 2 years when he got hurt, they led their division, and then by the end of the season, they didn't lead the division. And the year before last, they missed the playoffs. All right. Also, listen to the top 15 quarterbacks from last year, Coach. They all got something in common except Lamar Jackson. They got weapons. Every single last one of them. They got they had like at least sometime in their career they had a primary target as a receiver. I'm gonna go through them. Top 15 quarterbacks I played last year. They all had some type of top tier pass person to go to that was better than Lamar had. Patrick Mahomes had Tyreek Hill. But even last year, he had what's the name? Scantling and Juju. They were very productive. Juju almost had 1,000 yards and he missed games. All right. I'm not even gonna call them tight ends. Joe Burrow, we are Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Josh Allen, Gabriel Davis, Stephon Diggs. Aaron Rodgers had Devontae Adams. And what happened to Aaron Rodgers without Devontae Adams? Missed the playoffs. Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, your boy Mike Williams. All right. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper. Oh, Michael Gallup is better than everybody Baltimore ever had.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. I love me some Gallup.
Tua, Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Jared Goff, Amari St. Brown. He got the rookie that just came out late last year. What's his name? Williams.
Oh yeah.
Also, Geno Smith, DK Metcalf, Tom Brady. He had Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, and even Trevor Lawrence had Christian Kirk, who was better than everybody the Baltimore Ravens had.
I was about to say that one. Yeah, Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk and Zay Jones is better than. And then look, the guy they actually went to go get for him, Rashad Bateman, the last 2 years, he only played 19 games out of 34.
And I had high hopes for that kid because he can ball too. He is
so
a
look,
good catch, but
they keep talking about Lamar. Look, they keep talking about Lamar Jackson injuries. He has been getting hurt. But is he the only one of the Ravens getting hurt? Maybe they need to talk to that medical staff.
You know what? And when I bring up his injuries, I hate. That's why I bring it up. Whenever I bring it up, I always bring it up, but I always tag it behind the business aspect of it, not the on-field aspect, only the business aspect. That's the only reason why I bring up the injuries, because the minute it happens, it affects your business. No matter what you do in the NFL or in sports in general, you cause an injury on your body, it's going to affect your brand. It's just your money is going to dwindle the minute it happens. That's just the way the business of it is. So they're going to look at that the moment it happens, the next time it happens. Why does it keep happening? But they're not looking at how they're going to sustain you from stopping it to happen. They're going to expect you to go out there and avoid it from happening. It's not going to happen. It's not viable for a player. This is football. Again, in the offseason, these guys come on and they make these ridiculous decisions. I don't agree with them. I understand how the business is ran. And everything Lamar Jackson does, the man deserves at least the second amount of money compared to Patrick Mahomes. Is he a Super Bowl winning quarterback? No. However, he is, again, as you said, the most winningest quarterback on the field when he plays football.
This is what I want for Lamar Jackson. Jalen Hurts got so much love this year. So much love. And he's a run-first quarterback like Lamar Jackson. So much love. Lamar has shown to be a better running quarterback than Jalen Hurts and a better thrower than Jalen Hurts, in my opinion. All right? But he's an MVP. Jalen Hurts had the number 2 defense last year and 2 number 1 receivers with the number 1 offensive line with one of the best tight ends in the NFL. And he got so much love people calling him top 5. But when they come out with a poll last year, who the top 10 quarterbacks, Lamar wasn't even in it. So it's like Lamar got this, I don't know, the media, these people. So what I think Lamar is going to do is this. All right? I think Lamar is going to sign the franchise tag, the exclusive one. They're going to offer it, and he's going to take it. You know why? Lamar coming across a guy who is not going to let his teammates down. He's going to perform. And guess what's going to happen? Lamar trusts himself so much, coach. He's going to sign a franchise tag, play under it, play well. They're going to offer it to him next year. He's going to play well, and guess what? They ran the franchise tags, and this money going to be even bigger. Bigger guaranteed contract.
See, why depend on that now when you actually have that opportunity to do that now?
But Lamar is not going to force a trade.
If you go in here and play team ball for these Baltimore Ravens,
Lamar's not going to do that.
You are not playing team ball with you. You're going to hurt yourself. I'm telling you. You're going to hurt yourself in the long run.
Hey, look, it's cool. I respect Lamar. Lamar made the decision to play, and he actually plays and succeed, and he goes to get his
Oh
money.
yeah. You gonna have to give him his money.
Man, look, he
And when I say give it to him, because what he does is if he takes the higher tag and he wins the Super Bowl, oh buddy.
Even if he's gonna win the Super Bowl, if he just keep being him.
What I'm saying is if he wins the Super Bowl, they ain't gonna have the money. They won't be able to afford it.
This was gonna happen. He signed the franchise tag. He played next year. He plays well. Guess who will get paid next year? Joe Burrow. He signed the franchise tag again. He plays well. Guess who get paid after that? Justin Herbert. And they gonna get big dollars. And Lamar gonna be like, dude, I play under 2 franchise tags. Pay me now. I'm gone. You know what? I'm gone. No more franchise tags. Who want me? And somebody's gonna want Lamar, and they're gonna pay him over $300 million guaranteed. I'm telling you, like Lamar's gonna bet.
Well, I'm gonna tell you because that's gonna be the price market if he plays on the tag and wins the Super Bowl. It is gonna be a
if he wins the Super Bowl,
market.
If he wins, they're gonna pay him. The Raiders gonna pay him if he wins the Super Bowl. That's how they are.
But that's gonna hurt your team. My thing is, they don't want to do anything. That's what they don't want to do. And if he wins out, they're gonna be forced to do it.
They don't mind paying him. They don't, because everybody. I hear people in the comments. They said he paid Roquan Smith. They don't have the money.
Less than what he's valued.
But Roquan Smith only got $40 million guaranteed in his contract. I see the big numbers, $100 million and this all that stuff, but he only got $40 million guaranteed. That's what Lamar is looking at.
Which means that $40 million gone, they can cut you quick.
Exactly. So Lamar is like this. All right, they can afford to give him the money because they offered him close to $300 million contract in a season, but the guarantee money was when Lamar wanted.
Guarantee was doo-doo.
So Lamar's like, no, they got the cap, they got the money to pay Lamar. They just don't want to give him guaranteed dollars. That's what they don't want to give him. And Lamar, and I'm not mistaken, I think they offer him a contract with $130 million guaranteed. That's less than Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray. What? So my thing is,
but you said it's what?
It's less than Russell Wilson, right? Who was horrible last year, and Kyler Murray. You talking about injuries? Kyler Murray. Look, you go
stay hurt, right? Stay
week
hurt.
8.
And he got paid. That's a bad business. And what have I said about that contract? Bad business decision. Because he don't win. He doesn't do anything. I don't even think Kyler Murray's been to the playoffs.
Once last year. 2 years ago, I'm at 2 years ago. Kyler Murray, if you got him in your fantasy league, if you got Kyler Murray in your fantasy league, just know he's gonna be gone by week 8. Make sure you got another quarterback by week 8 because he's hurt every year by week 8.
By week 8. And no matter if it's 2-3 games, he's still hurt by week 8.
Yeah, so I mean, and look, and Tomo, how many times you get franchise? I think it's different.
You can only franchise a quarterback or a player twice.
Yeah, I think it's twice, but I think Kirk Cousins got franchised 3 times. But I think I don't know if they changed it, but I heard it was twice. I heard like he can get franchised twice.
I remember him getting tagged 3 times.
Yeah, you probably. I gotta look into that, but yeah, coach, we'll see. It's gonna be an ongoing conversation.
Because they've already lit that fire now, and more quarterbacks are about to get paid. I'm telling you, like more people.
We already business about March 7th.
About to get contracts, so they got, because the thing is, you spend the money on Lamar, you ain't got no money to go nowhere else on that team.
Coach, they are willing to spend the money on Lamar. It's only going to guarantee dollars.
That's what I'm saying. If you give him the guaranteed dollars, you're broke.
It don't. But what if he lives up to the contract you originally give him and he get all the money? What if he never gets hurt? If he gets all the money, the guaranteed contract is. You can't say that for a guy
who does get hurt every year.
But you got to think about Lamar.
His style of football is going to get him hurt. It's just the way he plays.
And it also probably because he don't have guaranteed dollars. He probably like, I'm playing it safe. I'm not about to risk injury.
I think that's why he said out. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he was hurt.
No. He confirmed it. It kept swelling. Now he probably could have played on it. He probably.
Oh, okay. It was one of those.
But he's not about to.
I know what you mean. Never mind. I take that back because I remember they pulled up that thing. One of y'all pulled up that thing with
the video.
Yeah, with what's his face?
I know you're talking about the guy that
broadcasted and RG3 because he had that same type. And he played on it. And what happened to him? You're right. See, and I'm not saying he was faking nothing. I just thought he was like not making.
I thought he was holding out too, but I just think about
he got to protect himself. But okay,
Lamar not doing that. Lamar not doing that. But look, all I know is Baltimore, you got until March
But what if
7th,
you can sign the franchise tag now that allows other teams to match, right?
but they gotta
Go
offer that to
somewhere,
you though. They gotta
huh?
offer it to you. They gotta offer that to him. Like the organization picks if it's gonna be non-exclusive or exclusive, and Lamar get to say I want it or not. So the organization is not gonna do the non-exclusive. They're not gonna do that. 2 first rounders for Lamar is not enough, bro. You gotta get more than that.
Yeah, that's so
Two
true.
first round for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
Like you
you
told it
need
what Florida's did to get Trey Lance
you need at least 3 first round picks.
for Lamar Jackson, the
Yeah,
MVP, who
you
been
need at least
carrying the
3.
team with no weapons.
Carrying
Come
teams
on,
now.
man.
Yeah, you need at least 3 first round draft picks. So he's going to end up signing the one for 45 million.
Yeah, he gonna be there for the next 2
He'll
years.
play on the tag. He's going to ball out. He's going to have to ball out and not get hurt. Damn.
Yeah, he gonna be there. He gonna be there for the next 2
Got to
years.
play on tag because then it makes it. Then we put ourselves in a situation when if something just silly happens and he gets hurt, and now it's like you got hurt on the tag, you're not getting paid. Now Dak Prescott, who played on the tag, makes more money than you because he broke. It's like Dak's injury got him paid, but it ain't gonna happen with Lamar.
But that can get the money. See, Lamar would get a contract. The difference is the guaranteed dollars.
Yeah.
All right, so he will get a contract and probably the highest one, but the guaranteed money ain't speaking.
That's the part that the players need. They need that guarantee. That
I'm all
guarantee
for it.
goes a long way.
Coach,
It means
Lamar,
you can't do nothing without me for the next foreseeable future.
Coach, Lamar,
You can't even trade me.
He playing the most physical sport, so he needs in his mind. I need security. He watching the NBA players low managing in the NBA and still get their money.
Here's what you do. This is if you really are not looking at going, okay, if you're going to keep Snoop behind Lamar, that's fine, to be honest with you. It's completely fine because he wins games just like Heineke wins them, coming in as the backup.
What games he won?
Who, Snoop?
Name one good team Snoop beat.
Well, he won the game. If it was a bad team, it doesn't matter. He won the game for the regular season is about winning game. Regular season is about culmination.
When Lamar got hurt 2 years ago, they lost every game. Snoop ain't win no games.
Not that. That's 2 years ago though. He played
and then last year they beat Atlanta and they beat Pittsburgh and they lost every other game. Taylor Heineke beat the Eagles. Taylor Heineke beat some good teams. So this is not put Taylor
No, it's not comparison. Okay, my bad.
Well, I got you. I gotta take my guy.
What I'm saying is, if they're gonna keep Snoop behind, if they're gonna keep Snoop behind them, just like they're using a quarter, that backup. If they're gonna use him as their viable backup behind Lamar,
I'm with you.
Hey, Lamar, give him a 10-year contract.
He ain't doing that.
Yeah, give him a 10-year contract.
He's not gonna take that.
Worth $375 million.
Boy ain't doing that. That's 30-something million a year, coach. He not doing that. That's not a lot.
Still not a lot. Okay, so he's gonna have to
Lamar looking for like 52, 53 million a year, guaranteed.
Look, I'm okay. Well, then, if I'm gonna be honest with you, because now you done open up a can of worms. If Lamar Jackson looks for $52 million a year, he's not getting that shit. But
look,
he's not gonna get that.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say.
I don't see that happening. My bad, Tomo. I don't see that happening. That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money.
But coach, think about this though, coach.
Ooh,
think
how
about
much
this,
Patrick make a year?
Patrick I think he made $50 million a year too, but I don't know how much guarantee he got though.
So
he got $500 million.
You want to make more money than.
But Patrick got his. That's how it worked, coach. Patrick got his contract like 3 years ago.
But did you see how massive that contract is? You telling me you want more than that, and you haven't won?
That thing is.
Remember now, Patrick won a Super Bowl. He won something. He did something.
That thing is team friendly though. Like Patrick, that wasn't an awesome. It was very. He get a lot of money on the back end. Let me see, bro. But Patrick Mahomes, it don't matter you win a Super Bowl or not. Whoever's next up, if you are an elite quarterback, you're supposed to be the highest paid, and you hoping the other quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes is hoping Lamar Jackson get the fully guaranteed contract because he know when his time comes back around, it's gonna be a fully guaranteed contract. They hoping each other out. That's how you raise the market.
I don't. Ooh.
That's how you raise the market. So yeah, you got it, Carl. When I said Carl, Tom. Yeah, 10-year contract at $500 million.
So that means you would have to do 10 years for Lamar, but you would have to pay him more than $500 million. And I don't see how you can pay Lamar more than $500 million, more than him, and he has not won anything.
I don't think he won $500
Carried
million.
the team, but he hasn't won anything. Like Pat, at the end of the day, Pat won in his second year, so he got paid a lot of money because of that. Because what they saw was we don't have to have a damn thing, and we can win a lot of football games with this guy.
No, you're right, but he don't want $500 million. He won 54, $53 million guaranteed for like 6 years. That's $300 million. And Deshaun Watson got 230. So why can't I get 300? I'm an MVP.
I don't mind paying him more than Watson. I don't mind paying him more than Watson. Yes, I'm not paying him.
I need 300. Deshaun, who set out for 2 years, who has sexual conduct going on outside the field, and he got the same payoff resume.
So then you know what you need to do? You need 7 years. You need 7 years, 380 million guaranteed.
Hold on, Kevin. We're not paying Lamar. I know you're worried. You want us to dump all of our money on Lamar and not build around nothing else. I know you worried.
Jerry, I know that's what a quarterback market is, but
yeah,
not for a guy who hasn't won. Not for a guy who hasn't won. He hasn't won. I'm not paying you $52 million and you haven't won anything.
Oh, Deshaun Watson got 230.
And that was a stupid contract, just like Kyler Murray's contract was a stupid contract. It doesn't mean you won't win anything.
That's how the NFL works. The owners need to talk to the Cleveland.
I know how it works now. I know because all they did was take all that money from running backs and give quarterbacks more money. I don't know if y'all paid attention to that. That's why.
Look though, coach, real quick. If they don't get Lamar the fully guaranteed 6-year contract, and Lamar walks away, are the Ravens winning the next 6 years? Really? Yeah. Are they gonna find other quarterbacks and walk in with those weapons they got and win a Super Bowl? No.
But you know what the scare is? You want to know what the scare is? What's the scare? What's the biggest scare?
He get hurt.
And why? Why is that the biggest scare?
But the longer you wait, the more the price goes up.
It sure is. And you know what? The longer you wait, you know
what Jerry Jones.
The longer you wait, you know what else can happen? It's a 50-50 shot. But either you're going to have to pay this man a buttload of money you will never be able to afford ever again in your franchise career, or you got away with one because he got hurt. Or now you're paying a hurt quarterback all this money to sit out because he hurt. There's a lot of negatives when it comes to this kind of money with mobile quarterbacks.
Man, Lamar going. Hey, Lamar, I got your back, bro. Sign those contracts. Go ahead. Go ahead, sign a franchise. Get your money, bro. For $45 million this year, probably be $55 next year, and get your bread. Get that boatload of money. Go get your boat. You feel me? Go on to Baltimore Harbor. Tell them bring the brake truck. Throw all that money on that boat. All right, throw all that money on that boat and just take off.
So if he has New York somewhere, he have a bad season next year on that tag, then what?
He have a bad season?
If he has a bad season on the tag, then what?
Is there more chance of him having a bad season or a good season? He hasn't had a bad season yet. Kirk Cousins didn't have a bad season.
You're right. You're absolutely right. He has not had a bad season yet. You're right.
He hasn't. So if Lamar's playing, they're winning games.
Bad season coming this year. I feel bad.
If Lamar's playing, they win the game. I don't think Lamar ever got on a 3-game losing streak. I got to double check. I don't think he ever lost.
I don't think he has. Not too many quarterbacks. No, I don't think it's so fun. But he's one of them. He's one of them that hasn't had back-to-back losses.
Oh yeah, Tomo said Mahomes' next year cap hit is $44 million.
$44 million against the cap.
But he signed his contract 3 years ago. Trust me, Mahomes is on Lamar's line. Lamar, you get that contract. Look, everybody, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, bro, get that contract. We next. We need you to get this contract. Trust me.
But you can't say that about Justin. You can't, because he gonna get his guaranteed. Like they gonna pay Justin Herbert.
Yeah, they pay Justin Herbert guaranteed. Lamar, like, listen, look, that's how it works.
Here's the thing. Technically, that's what you want.
They want them to get paid. I'm telling you.
You want the guys after you. It sucks, but you want the ones after you to get that bigger contract. Not like a Mahomes. You want the guys after you to get that bigger contract because that's going to push your move out or push them to pay you.
Facts.
So if the Chargers this offseason decide that the best thing for them to do is to sign Patrick Mahomes, that put more pressure on the damn Baltimore Ravens.
Look,
even if Cincinnati does it with Burrow, he's been to one Super Bowl. He's been to an AFC title.
They're gonna pay him.
So his check could come this year. They don't have to wait. They can pay him this year. A lot of the push for the pay comes when you win. But again, as Jerry said, the market is changing for these quarterbacks. and a lot of them don't have to get the like a Patrick Mahomes contract, but they can that $230-something million is pretty much the average now.
And then he's in the same division, like, bro, like, and I beat this dude head to head. Like we play, I beat this dude. Like he hasn't beat me yet. I don't think. No, he be on one time, I think. But I got a better record than him head to head. And I got an MVP, he don't. And he got off the field issues, I don't. And this dude hasn't played in 2 years. And he looked trash last year. And he got 230. Oh, nah. Y'all got to run me my money. Run me my money right now. If not, I'll send that tag because I trust myself. I'm a baller. I'm going to send that tag. I'm going to ball out, get some wins. And then you want to talk about it? Oh, you want another tag? I got you. But I want you to know my last year here, though.
Question. What is it that gets Lamar paid? Because you got the defending champs that will be most likely at the very least in the playoffs.
Super Bowl. He got one Super Bowl.
That's not gonna happen this year.
Which is cool. He gonna get his bread regardless. I trust Lamar. I think Lamar is gonna come out, ball out, and then he's gonna play these 2 years, and then somebody's gonna pay our Chicago Bears, the New York Jets. Somebody's gonna pay this dude some money. Because
the Bears have the money to pay him. I do agree with that. They and with that new coach and what he's trying to, the
Cowboys might pay on that contract gonna be up, right?
Now here's another caveat to that. Here's another caveat because I do agree with him signing the franchise tag this year. I just think he should hopefully sign the one that allows other teams to match. But I think you sign this tag this year, you open yourself up to a lot of teams the next year.
Yeah.
See, there's not a lot of teams this year that can take Lamar. Next year, ooh, buddy. It could be a lot of quarterbacks getting the axe. The Saints need a quarterback. Saints ain't got nobody. They can pay him.
Yeah, we get Lamar. It's a wrap. But I don't think we're gonna pay him that money. I don't think we're gonna go out the way and go get him. But let's wrap this up, Coach. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.